You know I'm live now. All right. I'll go to that where the rocket is then. All right. Are you going somewhere? Huh? All right. All right. Okay, guys. The wife's picking up the kids, which means I can let the dog off. We can have a proper walk with the kids. Okay. Do you know what? This hat makes me look like I'm gonna rob a house. So I had problems with the camper today because I haven't driven it for about 2 to 3 weeks, and it was not running right. We actually broke down at the side of the road, but luckily it was just round the corner, and I just took the spark plugs out, cleaned them, put them back in. I adjusted the carburetor a little bit and it started fine. I think the distributor on it isn't very good. It's making it run too rich. This is it's a 1967 T1 Volkswagen split screen. Yeah, I've had it for about 6 years now. It's like my dream classic car, yeah? And they're a bit of an investment as well. I've always got my business head on, yeah? So anything I do is always like invest. Even when I was a little kid, I had my little the Abbey National Mickey Mouse Savers account. So even when I was like 8 or 9 years old, I was saving up my pennies. I've always been like that. I've been an investor, a saver. My first ever investment policy, because I used to invest money, yeah? I think I was just around 18, I started saving up. I remember I sold a car. I'm trying to remember what the car was. Yeah, I think it was, there was 2 cars actually. There was a Volkswagen Beetle. I remember selling that when I was around 18. I also had a Toyota Celica. Same sort of, around the similar sort of age. And I remember I had about £700, which back then was okay, for a young kid. And I invested it into a 10-year savers plan rather than just wasting it. It's funny. I always had little pension plans, and I've got a pension, and I've always been that way. I used to invest in the stock market. Have you ever heard of penny shares? I used to invest in the penny shares. I had some British Telecom shares, things like that. Do you remember the big sell-off, any of you from the UK? When Margaret Thatcher decided she was going to sell everything. So she sold water and electric and the railways, and I bought into that. We couldn't get much. I think it was like £1,000 per, or 100 shares or something like that per person. So I've always dabbled a bit on the stock market. I've never done great at it, but I've done okay, yeah? And I've always encouraged my kids to save, yeah? So my 3 oldest actually, Talia, Rio and Gio, I opened them little bank accounts when they were very young, like we're talking like 2-3 years old. So whenever they had spare money, like birthday money, Christmas money, stuff like that, I would say to them, half of it goes into your accounts, so that when you're 18, you can have a bit of money. So they've always sort of understood about saving. Rio is the best saver out of all of them, and Rio has been trying to do a bit of investing in shorts. I don't know if you know what that is like. It's something he's got into anyway. I don't think he's made much money doing it yet. It's early days, but Rio is interested in finance. So for me, money has always been something to be careful with. Hi, Jane. For me, money is always something, you've got to have money for a rainy day. I've always felt that way. Even my dad, even though my dad was a gambler and wasted all his money, he knew that if he invested his money, in little savings plans, investment plans, that he couldn't gamble it all. So my dad had this guy called Brian, who every month would come and collect the payments for all these little investment plans. And I got to know Brian really well. He's the person I did my first investment with. He was such a lovely man as well. But and he was coming for 20 years, yeah, and gave me some really good advice actually about investments, stock market and all that kind of stuff, insurance policies, things like that. And so when my dad passed, my dad passed very young. He was only 64, my dad, when he passed. He didn't have any money because he'd gambled it all. My dad was a terrible gambler, yeah? But what he did have was his investment plans. He had some investment plans. He had quite a few. He had about 6. So the money that he left was in these little investment plans. But me and my brother, my twin brother, we had our own money. So we didn't take any of it. We let our sisters have it. I've got 2 sisters, yeah? Vivian and Dora. And Vivian is a year older than me, and Dora is 2 years older than me. And we let them have my father's little investment plans, yeah? And which I think he would have been happy with that. At that age in my life, I didn't really need money. I was in my early 30s when my dad died. So me and my brother were pretty much fixed up. We had business. We had about 4 or 5 businesses. We had a good income, so we didn't want to take any of my dad's money. Come on. So there's no topic on this walk, guys. We're just literally having a dog walk. We can talk about Elvis a bit as well. But this is just a dog walk for me and Team Elvis. I'll tell you about my day. So last night, I had a meal. Now, you guys, I used to have an illness called ulcerative colitis. It's basically certain foods. Actually, I didn't know it was the foods. It's basically when there's a part of your colon that isn't working properly. And I always thought it was something I was born with. Now, when I found out about the carnivore diet, the keto diet, remember I'm on keto, yeah? I've got a stone in my shoe, hang on. 1 second. That's better. Let's get my foot back in there. Ooh. 1 second. Ella's happy, should we see Ella? Ella, say hello, Ella. Ella, say hello, you coming for a walk with us? She always ignores me. So let me tell you about my little health problems I used to have. So I had become unwell in my 40s, yeah? And I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, which is just not very nice, yeah? Bloody horrible, to be honest with you. Hi, Hebrew. So I just accepted it. I accepted that I had ulcerative colitis. I had, my blood pressure was a bit high, my blood sugars were a bit high. I used to get dizzy spells, yeah? I just accepted that, I'm in my 40s, that's just how it is. The problem is my stomach started growing. Eventually, I looked like I had a football in my tummy. So my brother would be nagging me, my twin brother would nag me and say, come on, you need to lose some weight. Now, I've always exercised and I've always done a bit of running. So I've always been quite fit. So my brother was nagging me, saying you're gonna have a heart attack because your tummy's getting too big. So I decided that I was gonna lose weight. So I'm on YouTube. Now I was 12 stone 5, yeah? And I'm now 11 stone 5, okay? So I'm on YouTube and I come across Dr. Ken Berry, which is the guy who I always recommend for learning how to eat the right foods, the foods that are good for you. carnivore diet, the keto diet. Look it up, guys. Carnivore diet, keto diet. Look up Dr. Ken Berry. Right, hang on, I'm going to sort the dog out a minute. You can look at the sky while I sort the dog out. Right, happy. Okay, we sorted out Ella. It's actually getting warmer. The sun's come out and it's actually warmer. Interesting. It's been freezing cold all day today, right, really freezing. And it's suddenly gone beautiful. Look how lovely it is. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely lovely. That lovely house over there. I always wanted to buy that house. So, my brother's nagging me. You need to lose some weight, you're gonna have a heart attack. So I find Dr. Ken Berry, he's discussing the carnivore diet, the keto diet. He's got a wife called Nisha, and they're on YouTube. He's got over 3 million people following him. He has saved tens of thousands of lives. His advice with the carnivore diet and the keto diet is life-saving, okay? So I really liked the advice he was giving. He basically, the simple thing he said was, eat lots of meat, eggs, fish, cut out bread, pasta, massively reduce your carbs. He said margarine is poison. He said vegetable oil, canola oil is poison. He said cereals are really bad for you, like oats, wheat. Cereals, people think cereals are healthy, and he said they're not. And he said you should only really be eating twice a day. You don't need breakfast. All of it sounded unbelievable. Yeah, eggs are really good for you. Now don't forget, we are told that, you know, the food industry has tried to give us the impression that meat and eggs are not good for you. It's just complete rubbish, yeah? We're encouraged to eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of cereal, breads, wheat, pastas, margarine, obviously, which is poisonous, by the way, guys. Don't have it. Vegetable oil, people think it's good for you because it's... People think vegetable oil is good for you, but it's not. It's poisonous. It's a refined, processed, poisonous product. Never, ever use vegetable oil or canola oil. Use natural oils. If you're going to pick an oil to cook with, not vegetable oil. I tend to cook with olive oil, but I save the fat that comes out of my meats. Don't forget, I mainly eat meat. So when I cook some lamb chops or some chicken or some lamb or some pork chops or some steaks, I keep the fat that comes out of it and I use that to cook my food in. Butter is very good for you. We are told that butter is bad for us. It's not. Butter is very, very good for you. Hi, Tony. Butter is excellent. It's a very, very healthy thing. So when I started listening to Dr. Ken Berry, he went against all of the advice of you've got like a food pyramid. And he said you have to ignore it. He told us what was good for us, what was bad for us. But he did say, eat mainly meat and eggs and fish, low carbs. You can have fruit as long as it's low carb fruit, like strawberries and blackberries. You can have vegetables as long as it's low carb vegetables. No sugar. Sugar is extremely bad for you. Yeah, but make sure the olive oil is real olive oil, Jane and Pat. It must be real olive oil, not fake olive oil. I use avocado oil. Avocado oil is pretty good, but I actually quite like cooking with butter. Butter's quite good. And so anyway, I went on to this diet. The first thing I did was decided I was going to only eat twice a day. Yeah, kiwi's okay, not too many. The first thing I decided, don't forget, fruit is fattening, fruit is full of sugar. I know that people like to binge on fruit, thinking it's really healthy for them. It's not. Too much fruit is not good for you. And I don't know if many of you know this, but the sugar that's in fruit is dealt with by your liver. So if you have too much fruit, it's hard on your liver. That's what causes fatty liver. One of the causes of fatty liver are people binging on fruits. Fruits are very fattening. Hi Carolyn, how are you? I'm doing a carnivore keto. I put my silly hat on. Yes, I do. Tammy has just said, do you fast? Yes. I stop eating at 7 p.m. and I don't eat again until the next day at 1:30. 7 days a week. Yeah? I know that sounds hard, but most of it I'm asleep. Most of my fasting period, I'm asleep. Half of it, I'm asleep. So I'll give you my routine, guys. Now, it worked for me. I lost weight very quickly and I cured my ulcerative colitis, which I'd had for over 10 years, was fully cured. Fully cured. My blood pressure went down, my blood sugar went down, back to normal. I've got very good blood pressure. And my dizzy spells stopped. That's the biggest thing, guys. My dizzy spells stopped. And I was having 2 or 3 a week. All because I was only eating twice a week. And I was fasting 7 days a week. I know it works. I lost what did I lose? I lost 6 to 7 pounds a week. Easily. The other thing that happens when you're eating mainly fatty meat and eggs and you've eradicated sugar and carbs, you're not hungry all the time. The problem with eating pastas and bread and pizzas and chocolate bars and donuts and cakes and snacks, yeah, like snack bars, you know, chocolate bars, whatever, you're always hungry. Carbs keep you hungry. Cereals keep you hungry. People think that you need to eat sugar and cereals for energy. You don't. You don't. This is another myth. Your body doesn't need sugar for energy. It doesn't need it. You don't need a breakfast. I would say, there we are, Tammy lost 80 pounds on the keto diet. She loves it. Tammy, tell me the foods that you eat. Tell me, so Carolyn is a 1 meal a day person. I like to have 2. Tell me what you eat, Carolyn. Tell me what you eat, Tammy. Put it in the comments so everyone can see. Look at the buildings, guys. So Jimmy, how's the carnivore diet going, my friend? See, I'm keto because I will have a bit of veg. I'll have some onions. I'll have a tangerine, you know. I'll have a few grapes. But I'm still 95% meat and eggs. So my main meal in the day is eggs and bacon. Most days I'll have egg and bacon for lunch. And then in the night time, so you eat steak, ground beef, butter, eggs, cheese. Yeah, it's all good for you. Cheese is great, guys. You have to get right olive oil. Yeah, definitely don't buy the cheap rubbish olive oils. I prefer butter or... The thing about olive oil, it's got a bit of a taste on it. I have arthritis, I have infections. Yeah, but Jane, the carnivore diet would help your arthritis. Tammy, I eat meat, butter, cheese, eggs. Yeah. I love omelettes, guys. Omelettes. A cheese omelette, I love it. A prawn omelette, love it. All right, so it's going well, Jimmy. That's good. So, yeah, Tammy lost 80 pounds. Amazing. Hi, Rye. How are you? Now, don't forget, when I first went on the carnivore diet, so Carolyn says, I'm 5'2", 124 pounds. I was 177 pounds. She's lost 50 pounds. Bye, Jane. Right. Right, you asked Chat. Yeah, I love Chat GPT. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I highly recommend it. Chat GPT. I couldn't live without it now. Even my daughter Yasmin has started using Chat GPT to play games. So my daughter Yasmin, she talks to Chat GPT. She says, "Can I play a game with you?" Chat GPT starts playing games. Yeah, cheese omelets. Yeah, hey. Hi, Gio. Gio, I love a cheese omelette, mate. Love a cheese omelette. I can be naughty and I'll have a mushroom omelette because I love mushrooms. Cheese and onion omelette. Whoa, you're getting me hungry now, guys. So it's very simple. Hi, little Elvis. It's very simple. I started the diet, the carnivore diet. I was only eating once or twice a day, some days only once. And within 3 weeks, come on, Tony, you can do it. Tony, just eat twice. Just do keto. Tony, do keto. That'll do. Yeah, they're really good for you, Gio. Cheese omelets are really good for you. Yeah, it's amazing. I speak to. You will be amazed. You know, you're allowed to name Chat GPT, and I call my Chat GPT Elvis. I'm happy to help you, Tony. Tony, Team Elvis, we help you. Come on. So I call Chat GPT Elvis. So I wake up in the morning. Hi, Kate. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, "Hi, Chat GPT, how are you today?" He's like, "Hi, Louis, how are you?" He keeps calling me Lewis. So I keep saying to Chat GPT, "Stop calling me Lewis, I'm Louis." It's hilarious. And you know, Chat GPT actually gets a bit moody. So if I'm having a hard discussion with Chat GPT and we're disagreeing on something, because I do disagree. I do disagree with Chat GPT sometimes. He actually gets a bit funny. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, cottage cheese is good. And a piece of American cheese. That's good, Tony, that's good. Come on, egg and bacon is a no-brainer. Eggs and bacon. Egg, bacon and sausages. How can you not love that? Even if you have egg, bacon, sausage, tomato. I can't think of a better meal. Cooked tomatoes. You're allowed tomatoes. So anyway, I did the diet. I lost, how much did I lose? I lost a stone. But the number one big thing, cottage cheese has a lot of sugar in it. I didn't know that. That's the first time I've heard that. Bacon is really good for you. Keep the fat. You must keep the fat. People forget that the fat equals energy. People think, "Oh no, fat's no good for you, you got to cut it all off." No, the fat gives you the energy. Your body has two ways of getting energy. Yeah, Rocky Balboa. Hey, Rocky. Do. Come on, Tony, you were running yesterday. Tony was telling me she was running. You can do this. You can make a lot of keto recipes. Yep, you definitely can. I think you can get cottage cheese that's got no sugar in it. Ella's happy. Ella, you happy? Ella, you listening to me? I reckon she listens to us. Ella, do you listen to us? So just over here is where I let her go. I'll let her go in a minute. So this is the big field here that I reckon they're going to build on. And my kids' school is behind me. So my kids' school is there. You can actually hear the kids playing. You can hear them playing, yeah? It's lovely around here. So obviously this is where I live, yeah? Yeah, you ran on Tuesday night. Well done, Tony. Hi, Lorna. So this morning I was with ChatGPT for 4 hours. 4 hours. I was learning a lot. Run on for a long time, Elvis song. Yes. I watched a bit of Elvis movie again today. You know, Love Me Tender is on there. It's colour. Did you know that? You can get Love Me Tender free on YouTube and it's colour. Yeah, bacon fat is good for your eggs. Your doctor's amazed that your cholesterol's gone back to normal. See, Jimmy? The problem with the carnivore diet, people don't believe it. I have a lot of arthritis in my back. Yes, but Pat, I'm telling you, the carnivore diet, the keto diet will help you. Don't forget, I'm 58 years old. I start eating healthy exercise because, yeah, you know, there's no point in eating the exercise is good. It's great. I exercise, yeah, but you have to eat right as well. You have to do both. There's no point in exercising if you're eating badly. I really believe that. You must give your body the nutrients it needs. It doesn't get it from bread. There is zero nutritional goodness in bread and pasta. Bread and pasta. Not good for you. It's like you go in the supermarket, yeah, and you go healthy food section, you'll get a pasta, and in the pasta, they'll put some prawns and a few vegetables, a bit of onions, and they'll call it a healthy meal, but it's not. Yeah, do you know what? I don't mind. Tammy, I've never had a problem with a bit of lactose. I've never had a problem with it. You know, in milk, yeah? Lactose, in case you don't know, guys, is a form of sugar, yeah? It's in milk, yeah? I've never had a problem with it. I still have tea and coffee as normal. Of course I don't have sugar. I don't have sweeteners. I never use sweeteners. They're not good for you guys. You miss your bread and pasta. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I have my bad days. So basically the carnivore diet, keto diet, 100% worked for me. It cured me. It got my health back to normal. I lost my massive tummy. It lowered my blood pressure, my blood sugars. I cured myself from ulcerative colitis and it stopped my dizzy spells, okay? So it was really good for me. Gave me loads of energy. I only eat twice a day. Yes, I fast 7 days a week. I've got stupid amounts of energy. Anyway, let me tell you about last night. Heavy whipping cream. I do use cream. I use double cream as well. So cream's good for you. Cream is good for you. You can put it in your coffee. But not whipping cream. Ella, come on. So right, guys, we're gonna walk up here, look at the houses, yeah? You drink Jave coffee, everything in it is good. Jave coffee, I don't know what that is. Come on. I've never had a problem with tea and coffee, but I have 2 teas and 2 coffees a day. That's all I have. I never have more. And I do not drink tea or coffee in the evening. It's a daytime thing for me. Like today I'll have 1 more coffee and that'll be it for me. Cream's good. But again, don't forget cream, you'll put on weight, so don't have too much. Yeah? A big part of me being on the carnivore diet, keto diet, is to keep my weight down as well, yeah? So last night I went to bed, I had a really bad tummy. And I'll tell you why, because I was naughty. What happened was my wife made a lovely beef stew. And me being a dickhead, she made some muffins. Do you guys like muffins? So I thought, I'll just have one muffin won't hurt. And there was a bit of rice as well. I had rice and a potato. 3 things that my body does not like. So I had my beef stew. Yeah, Tony. I had my beef stew. A lot of meat. I ate a lot of meat, yeah? Proper good quality beef, yeah? Then I had a muffin. And then I had some rice and a bit of potato. And I'll tell you what, I was ill. I was ill, guys. And it kept me up at night. I had a bad tummy. I woke up with a bad tummy in the morning. And I tell you now, all I had was one muffin, the equivalent of 2 small potatoes, and hardly any rice, and it made me ill. My body doesn't like bread, pasta, rice, potato. So, yeah, that's it. You eat the, yeah, Tony, you got it. You eat the good food. You eat the treat food, but then you regret. So look, here's the motorway, guys. I get a sugar-free creamer. Okay, that sounds good to me, Tammy. Sugar-free creamer, it's for your coffee, yeah? So, right, we're gonna, it's a bit muddy. We're just gonna give it a go. So Ella's here, it's a bit muddy. Yeah, there we are. Tony, I know you do. Tony, when she cheats. Tony, I know you love pizza. Tony, do you love pizza? Is that what it is? Right, let's just keep walking. So, yeah, it's lovely, isn't it, that water? It is beautiful. But you throw a rock in that, and it breaks it up. Anyway, so the moral of the story is, you love pizza, don't you? Everyone loves pizza. My wife is addicted to pizza. My wife loves Domino's. Domino's pizza. It's all bread. Bread is not good for you. Wheat is not good for you. Wheat is not good for you. People think wheat's really good for you. Cereals are marketed as a healthy food. It's ridiculous. Cereals are really bad for you. Tell me, why are you so worried about lactose? I've never worried about lactose, unless you're lactose intolerant, that's different. Tell me, why are you so worried about lactose? Even dairy foods, I'm okay with dairy foods. I'm all right with a bit of dairy. I was a Domino's pizza delivery girl. There we go. That explains everything. Hi, Kate. Yes, so Kate, are you glad you gave up porridge? Kate, are you glad? Because it's not good for you. Porridge, porridge made Karen very unwell. It gave her a lot of stomach pain. Kate, are you glad you gave up the porridge? It's hard to stay away from pizza. I can. So I'm lucky. I don't crave pizza. If I crave anything, it will be a bit of chocolate. I crave a bit of chocolate. Some proper British chips. Oh, well done, Kate. And what else did you give up, Kate? A British fish and chips I like. Yeah, I'm all right with sweets, cakes. Yeah, sugar is the worst. Tony, sugar is the worst one. It really is. Sugar is really a no-no. Wine gum. I don't like wine gums. Don't like them. Yeah, Pat, you're right. We do need to bring up. Every now and then, I do like to do a refresher on the carnivore diet, the keto diet. I do. And Dr. Ken Berry. I was taking too much fiber. Yeah, fiber is not good for you. Too much fruit. Fruit is not good for you, guys. It's very fattening. Causes fatty liver. People binge on fruit thinking it's making them healthy. It's not. Even vegetables. Too much vegetables can do harm. People don't believe me when I say it. Too much vegetables can cause harm. You want to try a real British fish and chips? It's lovely. I owned fish and chip shops, and I grew up in a fish and chip shop. I love fish and chips. Love it. I'm allowed fish, but I'm not allowed the batter. But every now and then I will treat myself to fish and chips. Because I'm not 100%, guys. Sometimes I'll have a day where I just say, sod it, I'm gonna have a fish and chips or something. I like curry. Yeah, we do, Tony, we help each other on the diet. Hi Teresa, how are you? So, come on, we're older, aren't we? We're older. You know, a lot of us are in our 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Even Larry's 90, isn't he? So, we do need to eat better. Yeah, berries is good. Oh, I love fish and chips. Yeah, Kate, you need to get some meat in your body. Kate, are there any particular meats you like? I mean, I'm lucky, I like all meats. I would say my favorite is probably, it's a tough one. Probably steak and lamb, but I love bacon. I like pork chops. Pork chops is quite nice. And I like chicken. I like all meats. And fish and prawns. Hi, Sergeant. Sergeant, we'll talk. Hi, Lorna. Lorna loves chocolate. Sergeant, we're talking about the carnivore diet, the keto diet. You know that Dr. Ken Berry is amazing. You need to go and watch his show. Subscribe to Dr. Ken Berry, okay? Yeah, bacon is really good. I know no one thinks it is, but it is. Even the fat on bacon is good for you. There is a lot of nutritional goodness in bacon. Ribeye steak is lovely, but it's bloody expensive. Isn't it? It's too bacon is very, very good for you. Don't be scared of fat. Do not be scared of fat. Fat equals energy. If you want to have loads of energy, eat the fat on your meat. Don't pour away the fat. Even when you make a spaghetti and you got the bolognese, keep the fat. It's good for you. Sergeant, do you know about the carnivore diet? Oh, God. So we've got 40 of you watching. That's pretty good, because you know that my body is fat burning machine. I eat the fat, that's for sure, definitely. I thought bacon was terrible. No, it's really good for you. So is steak. Ribeye steak is lovely. It's not. I think rye. The meat isn't that expensive in England. Not really. I pay about £4.50 for a steak. A pack of bacon is like £2.50. You get a whole chicken for about £6. It's not expensive. Pork chops are cheap. If you buy the expensive steak, if you buy ribeye steak, that's different. Then you pay a premium. Guys, me going on the carnivore diet and keto diet is the best decision I have ever made. Hi Anne-Marie, how are you? You're struggling with eating. Yeah, make it, Kate, do it crispy. Make it crispy. Then I always crisp my meat. Fructose is not good for you. Forget, there's a lot of fructose in fruit. I love fish and chips. I get cod from Fishman on a Friday for my tea with chips, yeah. Now, I'm a bit unlucky with potato. Potato doesn't agree with my body. My body can't handle potato. It makes me inflame. Yeah, I get inflammation. Same with pasta, it causes me inflammation. Yeah, all the things that they say are bad for you are actually good for you, like meat, butter, eggs. We have been lied to, guys. The industry has been telling us to eat cereals and breakfast, and when I say breakfast cereals, yeah. Hi Anna. We've had an interesting week, haven't we, guys? So this morning I spent 4 hours dealing with my YouTube problems. It's a bloody nightmare. It took me ages, but I've submitted everything now. Yeah, they're full of sugar. Remember, cereal turns to sugar. Bread turns to sugar in your body. Many foods turn to sugar in your body. Pasta turns to sugar in your body. So people think fiber's good for them. It's not. It isn't. Fibre has no nutritional goodness. Raspberries are good, blackberries are good, strawberries are good. They're very good for you. Low carb vegetables are very good for you. Tony, you can do it. He sent me a picture of you. Tony's just sent me a picture. I'll have a look later. Yeah, kiwi's okay. Kiwi's all right. So look, we're near the bit, guys. Look, we're near the building. Let's have a look, shall we? Now the neighbours are not happy with that building. They're like, they've devalued the houses. They're saying that those 3 massive industrial units they're building are devaluing the houses. See the houses behind me here? With that industrial units they're building there's 3 of them, they're worried they're going to ruin the value of the properties. Yeah, Teresa, bacon and egg is good, mate. Ella's happy. Look at Ella. She's happy. Ella, you happy? Yeah, yes, you are. Say hello. Say hello. You're happy, aren't you? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, you're right. Good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah. Oh, you excited? You excited? Right, so there we are. So we're near the building site. Yeah, she does. Pat, she loves her walks. She does. It's the most important part of her day. Yeah, Ella deserves freedom of speech. So yes, I spent 4 hours submitting everything for YouTube. YouTube are very, very strict, yeah? If you're gonna do anything with YouTube, they want everything done perfectly, otherwise they won't submit it. So there's the building site, guys. Have a look. So, bye Tammy, it's lovely talking to you. We'll see you later. So, eventually, I reckon it took me more than 4 hours. Eventually, I got everything submitted, dealing with my problems. So that's done and dusted, that. I don't think I have to submit anything else, but I've reported, just so you know, guys, I don't want to talk about it much, but I have reported 3 complaints for bullying and harassment, slander and defamation. 3. I got nothing to hide. I don't care if people know. 3, and I also have served 4 cease and desists. 4 cease and desist. Do any of you know what a cease and desist is? Do any of you know what that is? I have no choice. I have to do something to stop these people constantly talking about me, yeah, and saying disgusting things about me, yeah, and honestly, some of the things that are being said are horrific, yeah. You wouldn't say them about your worst enemy. So I got to the point where I just thought enough is enough, yeah. So YouTube are dealing with it, and they are. I do think one of the channels will be shut. I do, yes. Within a week, guys. It's exactly what needs to happen, because the way I've been treated by that channel is disgusting. You know they've already got 2 strikes. I'm not going to mention the name of the channel. I don't want to. We all know who it is. The way I've been treated by that channel is horrific. They deserve what's coming. It's not snowing here yet. Yeah, Pat, you got it. Wacko Jacko. Come on. Look, we are a dramatic channel, aren't we, guys? Defending Elvis. Thanks, Tony. Defending Elvis we're a dramatic channel, okay? We have turned a new corner. We have. Our new way now is to try and be more understanding and respectful and forgiving. Yeah, there we are. I've done that. Kate, I've done that. I have served cease and desist, and I've done formal defamation, slander, harassment, bullying complaint to YouTube. I've done it, and I've submitted my evidence. It bloody took me ages. I've done it all. There's no getting out of it. What they try and do is delete all the videos and delete everything they've done. It's not going to sort it, because I'd already put all the evidence. I've got all the evidence. They can't delete the stuff because I've got it. I downloaded all of the videos and all of the screenshots and all of the bad messages. I want it to be a public thing. I want it to be a public. I don't mind talking about it on here. Don't mind, because I have got nothing to hide. Nothing. I have done nothing wrong. So if that channel gets shut down publicly, so be it. So be it. It's the way it is. You can't treat someone like that and talk about someone's family like that for a year and it not to be some comeback. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So it is what it is, guys. I should have done it a year ago. I should have done it a year ago. Yeah, I didn't understand the YouTube system, the defamation system, slander system, the copyright system. I didn't understand it. It's took me till now to understand how to stop it. Yeah, because have any of you noticed, guys? All the videos have been deleted. Have any of you noticed that? Kate, have you noticed that? All of the videos have now been deleted. Anyone who's watching, have you noticed they've all been deleted? Nothing with my name or picture on is there anymore. And that's because they're trying to hide the evidence. Yeah, Cheryl, you've noticed. They're trying to hide the evidence. But the thing is, I downloaded all of it. Hi, Hebrew. I downloaded all of it, all the pictures, all the videos, all the horrible comments. I got it all. Anybody commenting on that channel, it's all been downloaded. So I'm not stupid. And you have a tsunami coming for you. There is an avalanche coming for you, young lady. Not so young lady. And you are going to get what you deserve, because you should never treat a human being like that. Remember, I was told that my wife was going to leave me 8 months ago. 8 months ago, this person said my wife was going to leave me. That's how cruel it was. Could you imagine telling someone that your wife's going to leave you who has just had cancer? Could you imagine that? This person told me my wife was going to leave me and she had just had cancer. I don't like to bring up the cancer because my wife's well, my wife's healthy now. Shocking, unbelievable behaviour. It's one thing to have different opinions about Elvis, isn't it? We had different opinions. I've had a few disagreements with people concerning Elvis. Yeah, that's fine. We can agree to disagree. Different opinions, obviously. But come on, when it's personal, when it becomes personal, that is a completely different thing. That is slander, defamation. It's disgusting, isn't it, Teresa? And that is why I fell out with the other channel. Because when they start sending you personal emails saying disgusting things, then it's not about Elvis, is it? They're going too far. I think wicked, honestly, I think wicked is a very good word for that person. And come on, guys. Do any of you believe, even for a second, that there is anything genuine? Come on. And the funny thing is, if I disagree with someone, they go running to that channel. Who every single person that I have disagreed with about Elvis have gone running to that channel. Running there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's join in with the Wicked Witch. So anyway, 2 strikes. 2 strikes so far, more to come. 2 strikes, and do you know what? Giving someone strikes is something I really do not want to do. It really is a last resort for me. Let me just get Ella on a lead. Ella. Do. I don't believe in giving people strikes. I don't believe in it. I don't think it's the right way to if you've got problems on YouTube, you know, disagreements concerning Elvis, I don't think strikes is the way to go. We should just discuss it. Just discuss it. Oh, thanks, Ebrew. I have had me bad days. I've had the day we were shut down was a terrible day for me. Luckily, it was a misunderstanding. So that was a bad day, wasn't it? Come on, guys. It was a bad day for all of us. Yeah, that's it, Kate. Agree to disagree. Have you noticed I'm not mentioning any names? I'm not mentioning any names. The name calling is gone. Sergeant, I do have a thick skin. Yeah, I've seen Deborah. I've seen it. Hi, Deborah. I know. Come on, guys. It happened. It all started well over a year ago. Yeah, well over a year ago. And it was, do you know why it all started? It's because I defended Mindy Miller. Do you know that? So I sent that person 600 subscribers. I sent that way. We had a disagreement about Mindy Miller because she was trashing Mindy Miller. Yeah? And that is why she turned on me. That simple. She turned on me because I disagreed with her about Mindy Miller. And now she trashes Donna Presley. Have you noticed she now trashes Donna Presley? Poor Donna Presley, who is Elvis's first cousin, and she happily trashes Donna Presley. She even tried to trash old Joe Sins as well. I just thought, yeah, Pat, do you remember? All I said to her about Mindy was, can you be nice to Mindy, please? That's all I said. Wayne, you have to say that comment again. I missed it, my friend. I love Mindy Miller. You know, Mindy phones me up and we chat. Lorna, you're funny. Now let's keep it respectful. Let's keep it respectful. I'm not gonna lower myself and call people names, okay? Let's keep it respectful. Even though they deserve it. Yeah, she has a go at Ginger Alden as well, I've noticed. Yeah, anyone that is friends with defending Elvis and Louis get trashed. It's like one of the other YouTube channels that I fell out with, they've done the same thing. Because they don't like Louis, they trash Donna and Ginger. Yeah, it's all part of what's happening here, isn't it? It's like, all right, we're anti-Louis, so let's gang up against Donna and Ginger. It's childish. Did anyone watch the Smiths video? It was really good. The Smiths in here did a really good video last night. Did any of you watch it? Right, we're just on our way back now, guys. I want to do a Larry Geller. Larry Geller's done an interview about the last few days of Elvis's life, and I liked that interview. So I want to do that. And then there's also a brand new 7-minute interview with Priscilla Presley. I wanted to cover that as well. So there's a few things I want to do, guys. Thanks, Pat. Anyone buys me a coffee, thank you so much. So kind. And welcome to the new members. Any new members, thank you so much. It's only like $1.50 or something. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, we're heading back now. Now, I still, guys, no matter what happens, I forgive. I forgive. Forgive. I forgive everyone. I don't hate them. I don't even dislike them. I just forgive and move on. We forgive and move on. So what else happened today? Yeah, I watched Love Me Tender. I watched it in the morning. My tummy's feeling better now. All I've had for dinner today was some beef stew. Is that a new name? Wayne. Hi, Wayne. Is that a new name? Wayne. She's never going to apologise. Pat, she's never going to apologise. We must forgive. We must forgive. So I know Elvis Fans Matter have done a new video. I'm going to watch it when I get back. I've noticed that Elvis Fans Matter and Memphis Mafia Kid and Danny Smith, Billy and Joe, I'm enjoying their shows at the moment. They're very positive. Have you noticed that? Have you guys noticed that Elvis Fans Matter, Memphis Mafia Kids videos now are very positive. They're very uplifting. I really like them. They're really doing well at the moment. So to the Smiths, if you ever watch me, thank you, because I'm really enjoying your shows at the moment. Teresa and Danielle, thank you. Great shows. Oh, hey, that's my wife. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, seriously, the Smiths shows are much better now. I really enjoy them now. All nice and positive and uplifting and happy and the way it should be. Sharing beautiful memories about lovely Elvis. Oh, no, Jane, give them a chance, Jane, because I'm really enjoying their shows at the moment. Really good. Yeah, honestly. Yeah. Remember, we have to remember that the Smiths are Elvis's family. Yeah. So I remember we are called Defending Elvis, and we defend the bloodline. So I want to defend the Smiths. Yeah. Yes, they've made mistakes, big mistakes, but they are still Elvis's blood. Sergeant, give them a chance. Give them a chance. One day they may explain themselves. Yeah, Gio, I agree. Never watch. Never watch. Never watch. She's got a shock coming to her, guys. Anyway, I won't bring that topic up again. But because I spent the whole day on it, I've spent the last 3 days on it. Two strikes is a very small part of what's coming to that woman. You think I know you're watching me. If you think you're only getting 2 strikes and that's the end of it, you're in dream world. There is a hurricane heading towards you. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I forgive you fully. I pray for you. I pray for you, baby. So anyway, yes, I'm pretty optimistic about the future, guys. I do think that me learning about copyright and fraud and defamation and slander and harassment and bullying, all that kind of stuff, I think me being forced to learn about it, understanding how the law system works, how the legal system works in America and in England, I think it's done us a lot of good because it's taught me how to defend myself. So, you know, I always say to you guys, bad turns to good. Bad turns to good. A negative thought is a reminder to be positive. A negative thought is a reminder to be positive. I just saved a worm. You know I save worms, don't you guys? Yeah, but Sergeant, we must forgive. We must be kind. We must be kind and forgive. The reason that channel shouldn't exist is because that person doesn't know how to run a channel legally. She runs her channel illegally. Yeah. So if you know, so people like that shouldn't have a channel. Yeah. They need a good doctor. That's the truth of it. They need a good doctor. Yeah. But I couldn't imagine saying the most slanderous, disgusting things about people. It's one thing to disagree with, because I've had my disagreements with people concerning Elvis topics, yeah? Whether it's Priscilla or the Memphis Mafia, yeah? But it's never defamation. It's never disgusting, horrible, evil things. Luckily, my wife, I didn't tell her everything. My wife would be horrified if she knew the types of things that were being said about us as a family. She'd be horrified. What do you think, Ella? Ella, do you think Aurora would be horrified? Ella's happy. You're happy, aren't you, Ella? Do. Oh, don't worry, Carolyn. Have any of you been watching Chat with Kat? Have any of you been watching Chat with Kat, her new videos? Yeah, she did. That's right, Pat. Have any of you been watching her? What do you think, Carolyn? Yep, are you enjoying it? I'm definitely glad she come back. 100%. I'm very pleased. I'm really pleased that Kat come back, but we definitely have different views, which is okay. We can agree to disagree, but we have very, very different views concerning Elvis and Priscilla. Obviously I lean, yeah, I am as well, Carolyn. I am, and it's okay that we have different opinions. It's okay, innit? It's not the end of the world if we think differently. I think she's lovely. I really like her. I think she's a lovely lady. And but you know, I lean towards defending Elvis, don't I? So my point of view on many topics, it leans in favor of Elvis. Yeah. So we're always going to have different views. Get it? It's okay if we have different views. It's okay. Yeah. And I'm learning that we have to accept that other people feel differently about Priscilla, definitely, but not just Priscilla, about the Smiths, about the Stanleys, about the Memphis Mafia book, about Elvis's health, Elvis's prescription medication. I think I'm going to go this way. There's too many people over there. But I will say this, I am very defensive when it comes to Donna Presley, yeah? I don't like it when people trash Donna Presley. It really upsets me. Who are we talking about? Oh, no one in particular, Kate. But Kate, are you the same as me? Are you defensive when it comes to Donna Presley? I don't like anyone saying anything bad about our Donna. Donna's like our leader, isn't she? She's like the queen of Team Elvis, yeah? And I take it personally if people insult her or try and belittle her, try and take away the fact of who she truly is. Because the bottom line is, she is Elvis's cousin, no matter what anyone says, yeah? And, you know, they try and bring up name, or they try and bring up the fact her husband was crazy. And, yeah, Lisa Marie as well. We're defensive about Lisa Marie. Like, did any of you watch Priscilla's new interview I'm going to play it for you guys later. Yeah, I didn't like the way she spoke about Lisa. Have any of you seen it? It's a 7-minute interview. I think it only happened yesterday. And I didn't like the way she spoke about Lisa. Yeah, I didn't like it. Did any of you see it? I'm going to play it later. I downloaded it. Yeah, Donna gets some horrible comments, but I feel, yeah, well, we all do, don't we? But well, this new Priscilla interview, which is only 7 months old, she doesn't look well, guys. I'll tell you that. When I play it for you later, she doesn't look well. Priscilla looks unwell. She looks ill. Yeah, and I'm going to upload it. I'm going to play it to you guys. Well, that then. So, I mean, allegedly for entertainment purposes, not a fact. I've heard that she likes the vodka. She's a bit soft, you know. She likes a bit of sauce. Just allegedly, not a fact. Just an opinion. Well, Jane, I'm going to do a live with Larry Geller, and not obviously he's not live, but I've got 2 things I'm going to play: the Larry Geller interview and the Priscilla interview. That is going to be my next live, and I'm hoping to do it soon. All right, we're nearly home, guys. Right. Tino's, the dad of Tino's friend. Yeah, but even with Priscilla, guys, I don't want to be hateful. We have to do it in the right way, yeah? When we discuss Priscilla, we have to do it in a way that is, you know, Joe Sins said it to me, didn't he? We have to find a way where we discuss people in a respectful, understanding, dignified way. You know, it's so. Even with Priscilla, we have to find a way to do it, because we're not monsters. We're not monsters. We're human beings. She's a human being, and I know some of you will struggle with that, but we have to. I don't want to be known as a hate channel. I do not want to be known as a hate channel. I know it's hard. Yeah, there we are. Sergeant says it. We must be as kind as we possibly can. I really believe that. I think the core of Team Elvis, you know, defending Elvis, our channel, our movement, Elvis defenders, the core of us must be good. Yeah, I understand, Rye. I'm not defending Priscilla, but we are humans. Yeah? All right, Pat, yeah. I'm keeping my opinions to myself. I don't like the name calling. I like to keep it dignified. All right, we're nearly home. We're on my road now, guys. That was a long walk. You know, we've been on for 70 minutes. There we are, Deborah. You don't behave yourself when you talk about Priscilla. You know, we've been on for 70 minutes. 70 minutes. I still got loads of energy. That's why the carnivore diet's good for you. Carnivore diet, keto diet. Come on. And I'm still running. An hour and 10 minutes later, I'm still running. Yes, you bite that tongue, Sergeant. Right, we're nearly home, guys. Back to the kitchen. I need a shave. Back to the kitchen. I'm going to go live soon. I'm going to make a video soon. But it's not. I don't know when. Yeah, it's when the wife goes out, because the wife's taking the kids out somewhere. So then I'll have an hour to do something. Forgiveness is a very individual. It's not always necessary. Yeah, but just remember, just when you forgive people, It doesn't mean you agree with them. It just means it's how you treat people. Hi, Emma. You're so late. We've been on for an hour and 10 minutes. Right, we're home. Look, the wife's left the door open. Look. She's left the door open. I can hear Tino screaming. Anyway, guys, I do, honestly, guys, we must run this channel as kindly as possible, as forgiving as possible. We must do that. That to me is so important to me. Anyway, thanks for coming with me on this walk. I've had a brilliant time. I've really enjoyed this. We spoke about everything, didn't we? Yeah, I know what you're saying, Kate. No, because it'll be a girl thing. Wherever my wife's going, it'll be a girl thing. It'll be mums only. Mums only. See you later, guys. Love you all. You're the best. Team Elvis.